Hello everyone, this is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Monday. I know you've been missing me because we went on a vacation, and 2 weeks was a long time to be gone, but we certainly enjoyed it, so that's okay. Well, I posted that Halloween is right around the corner, 112 days, something like that. Now, it's hard to believe because some of us have already been getting ready for Christmas, but we have to do a little Halloween at the same time. So this is what's happening this week. It's July. Today's July 1st. And so usually at the beginning of the month, we tend to have some specials or new offers. So starting July 3rd, so that's Wednesday, there's some new stamp sets, online exclusives coming out. Summer, Christmas. I think there's 2 Thanksgiving-ish kind of ones that fall, just fall, not necessarily Thanksgiving. And then this potions and spells for Halloween. And so I just thought we would jump right in and do a little Halloween today. Plus, starting July 3rd is our bonus days, and so for you get a $5 coupon when you spend, I think, $50. So, and then you can use those coupons in August, and you can get as many coupons. The more you spend, the more coupons you'll get. If you want to give those coupons away, you can do that, or you can share them with friends, or you can use them all for yourself. So when I think of Halloween, I always think of purple and green. That's my favorite for Halloween. So I dug through and found some purple and green and some orange that we could use, and we're just going to mix that all up. So this Potions and Spells has it's cute. I don't like scary Halloween, and I know a lot of people don't, so when it's kind of cute and fun and bubbly, it's a little less scary. So we have a cauldron, this cat, look at her face. She's not scary at all. The bubbles, some books, a little Hocus Pocus, Happy Halloween, double toil and trouble, and this bird. He kind of almost looks like a parrot if you colored him okay. So it's not scary at all. So we're just going to get busy making a card. So let's see. I've got 3 2/3 of the, let's see, 3 square and a 3.5 inch square. Let's see if that's 3 and 1 2/3, and then 3.5 there. So we just get a little border around. I don't know that that's correct. Let's see what that says. 1 2 3 3/3. No. 1 2, yeah. And then 3.5. And that's going to be our background. I didn't have a whole lot of purple to choose from, but I found this, and it actually looks swirly and kind of mystery looking, but look, it's the back of the lavender paper. So how cool is that? If you look real close, you can kind of see that there's some flowers there, but it's really just some little swirls. And then we have basic black and lemon lolly card base. We will go ahead and crease, so we'll have a nice score. So we can get kind of busy here. All right. I did a little bit of pre-cutting. Let me show you what you get with this. You get this drool, you get the books, you get bubbles, parrot, the cauldron, little cat, little potion, bottles of potion, and a broom, and this weird thing that I haven't figured out what it is yet. I'll have to look online and see, because I don't know what that is. So we're going to do the books, the little bird, and some, I've already pre-cut the bubbles. I did those in orange and lemon lolly, just because you can get a lot cut with 2 cut, because you get this whole strip of bubbles. So I did that, and then we're going to use the drool, that's what I call it, slime coming out of your cauldron. Well, let's do that stamping and all first, and then we'll pretty much be able to put this together. So let's see, we're going to stamp a bird. He's not going to be a parrot, though, or a parakeet. I just think he's awfully cute. Now, this is photopolymer, so you're going to use your mat or something cushiony under it, so you get a nice crisp stamp. And then we're going to do the books. Hi, Jamie. Thanks for joining while you're on vacation. Hope it's not too hot there. So neither one of these take very much coloring. We're just going to do our little bird with some smoky slate. I think we use the fine tip so we can get his tail feathers going. Hi, Trish. Thanks for popping in. I hope you enjoy what we're going to do for Halloween. Now remember, this stamp will not be, these stamps and dies won't be available until Wednesday. Now we're just doing little dots of gray there because we're going to take our blender. I call it a blender, but I think it's a color lifter. That's what but it will drag color for you. So you can drag that gray and just kind of fill him in nice and gray. That way you don't have to color quite so precisely, because you can get that color with your brush tip. Now we'll give him a little yellow beak. I think this is Lemon Lolly. Thought about coloring his eye, but I think he'd look pretty weird after I thought about it. And we'll give his little claws there light pumpkin pie. I love having quick coloring. Now for our books, we can choose any colors we want. I love the cauldron dies with all the bubbles, Leanne. I just love the bubbles coming out. So I think we got to have a little purple in here, so we're going to do Fresh Freesia. This is not a purple, it's a pink purple, but it still lets you read the words on the spine of the book. And I think that helps. And we'll do light real red for the bottom book. It's kind of been 2 weeks since I've made a card, so this will be interesting to see if I can do it. Well, we did lots of fun things, but we got together with some of our team and did Creativity Now. It was great fun because we didn't have to plan the cards or anything. We just got to be students. Now, I pulled out pecan pie and I thought I had, oh yeah, wild wheat. So I'm going to do one of the pages. This is just the paper side of the books. And some of them have gold. So I thought we'd do that. And then the other one we'll do the yellow lemon lolly. And then we'll do our book edges, the cover. You need a real fine tip for that. We're going to do pecan pie. It'll just give it a little dark line. That's the cover of the book. I think these little stripes on our book will maybe do some orange up here with the purple with our fresh freesia. I don't know what we'll do with the red. Well, I know, I think we'll just use some more of the freesia. That ought to stand out pretty. Now we're ready to die cut these. Yes, Nancy, this set is online. It will be available July 3rd. Demonstrators can order early, so if you're a demonstrator, you can order this early. You just go to the shop, and when you say you want to shop, you just scroll down to online exclusives. And you'll see these, a couple Christmas, and a couple autumn stamp sets. The pumpkins could be Thanksgiving or Halloween, I think. If you have some sentiments, I don't know what the sentiments are on the pumpkin set. So we'll run this through the cut and emboss machine. Now we're going to have a cute little Halloween vignette of our little goodies here. So we're going to put our cauldron on our card. And even though this is going to be the layer, the basic black will be the layer behind our purple, we can cut our cauldron out of here because nobody will see that. So we'll just cut a cauldron out of the center, and then our paper will cover up that. Now that, if you don't like, this just saves a little paper. It's not necessary to do, but it's kind of fun. Save your paper. I was looking at this now. You could also use this as a stencil and then do a real interesting swirly cauldron, couldn't you? So maybe create a stencil or a mask with some of your acetate. I think that'd be fine. So now we're going to put this. We have to kind of figure out where our cauldron's going to go. We're going to let it come off the edge a little bit. So we'll have a little more room up at the top. And we're going to stamp our bubbles. And I need to know where to stamp the bubbles. So I'm going to draw a little line there. And it'll get covered up, so that won't be a problem. Then we'll get out our Memento black. And here's our bubbles. And we'll let them come just a little bit below our line. And that way our cauldron will cover up that pencil mark. And we're going to color our bubbles orange and lemon lime twist. So you just pick how you want to color these. There's no rules. Maybe one little green one there. And then we'll do pumpkin pie. I don't know if we'll do light or dark. Oh, a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It would. That's a great idea, Trish. And I saw somebody that used it and just filled it with flowers. Like for on your back, a planter on your back porch. So it does have lots of uses. We'll have to remember that next year for St. Patrick's Day. Now you know what we're going to do next, don't you? We're going to put some Wink of Stella on this. Because I know all bubbles shine and sparkle. And then we'll just do a little more splatter finally pulled out a new Wink of Stella today. And so we'll start using that one. Now I think that, there we go. We got just lined up perfectly. So let's see if we're ready to put this together. Oh, always having options, because the more versatile we can make our cards, the better. Or make our dies and stamps. Stretch their uses. Oh, look. As I'm looking at this, do you think if you turn it this way, it's a cat's face? Because there's his ears. It could be. Or it could be an astronaut cat. I think we'll have to do something like that. All right, so let's go ahead and put our card part together. Now we're only going to put adhesive around the outside of this so we don't get glue inside. It's a real tight, I don't know, let's see if I have another one of these that seem to be cut just a teeny bit off. I'm going to trim that down just a little bit. Seemed like it was just on this one side, from the up and down is off a little. Sometimes your trimmer can not be perfect, and of course I'm never perfect, but we do want some black to show. Good grief, that still looks wonky. Let's see if this works better. I do have an extra. Maybe I had that one cut wrong. Maybe the black was cut wrong. So now we've got it taken care of. We'll use that black for something else. I bet you guys never make mistakes like that, do you? I don't know. This will look much better. Just maybe cut that piece off just a tiny bit. It's always nice to have that backup for us, though, isn't it? Now we'll put our little pot there. Kind of just center it. Doesn't have to. Now, I did cut some of the slime with lemon lime twist, and then I realized we have this green glimmer. So what do you think? Should we do the green glimmer? I think so. But I don't know what I did with that dye. I don't see it there. Let's see if it's up there somewhere. There it is. So we'll cut some green glimmer slime. Poke this out. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, glimmer is good. I was looking for some tennis shoes online today, and there were lots of them with glitter on them and diamonds, but I don't think that's what I had in mind. So now these little people, the objects are going to be put on with dimensionals. So we put a couple on our little bird. I think we'll put a tiny one on his feet. And we should be able to use larger ones on our books. Isn't he? He is so funny. He's like, look at those bubbles. He's spying, like, checking them out. Now I showed you that I pre-cut some of these. So we'll just put a couple more bubbles floating around up there. Let's see. Like a little small one or two. Now I cut these 2 layers at a time, and they cut out just perfectly. So that saves you a little cutting time. Let's see if I can get my mat over here. So I've got some glue on my silicone mat, and we'll just dab our bubbles. And we'll just put bubbles wherever we feel like they kind of fill in a little. Give your card a little dimension. I'm going to wait on that. Now I want to put a sentiment on here. So we're going to do that a little differently. Get a piece of scrap out of here. Let's see. I think that one will work fine. So we're going to do the little hocus pocus sentiment. It's pretty narrow, so I think that little narrow strip should work fine. Move our glue out of the way so I don't lay my hand in it. And that works. Now we're going to get that pencil out again because I want it to have the curved edge of the cauldron. So we'll just draw a little pencil line there and try to cut where that'll work. That works good. Now we'll give this a little mermaid tail. Someday, my hands will quit shaking. I don't think so. But you know, it doesn't matter. Our hands shake or not. We can still make cards. I do see a little pencil there, so we'll make sure we wipe that off. And now we can put our cinnamon on there. You know, I could have let it come out here, but I didn't. I wanted it to be curved. I thought it'd just look a little neater. Let that go. There we go. Now, of course, I think we need some. I'm going to put another bubble kind of over here. I think I'll let it be an orange one. One more bubble. Works. And then I was digging around looking at all our bling, and I found this. This is new. It's called iridescent faceted gems. So you know they pick up lots of color because they're etched in this little star there. So guess what we can do? We can take our dark lemon lime twist, and when we color these, they actually come out nice and green. And because they've got that facet cut, I'm using the fine tip because I'm afraid it might, the brush tip might not be happy with that. So now we can, do you see how they've turned green? So we'll just put some coming out of our pot. We could do some green, some orange, if we wanted to. Isn't that cute? That's not scary Halloween at all. That's fun and happy Halloween. So for the inside, we'll just stamp our sentiment that says, double, double toil and trouble. Our little happy cat with a smile in her face. Ooh, the color is ice green. And I think since I've got some bubbles left, we can add a couple bubbles here. Oh, get on there. And another green one. This green is perfect for Halloween. But Granny Apple Green would work if you don't have any lemon lime twist. I think Granny Apple Green would work fine. And then we'll put that on the inside. Isn't it a cute Halloween card? I know some people like to decorate their candy treats and all. I think you could do this little cat here and put it on a candy bar. Wouldn't be too time consuming, but it'd be cute. So there's our Halloween card. It's got a little bit of glitter, a lot of fun, and I think it's precious. So if you're not in the Christmas mood, you're not in the Thanksgiving mood, then go ahead and start working on your Halloween cards. Thanks for joining us today, and I'll be back next week. Bye.